I mean, I was so nervous watching that just now.
Hey guys, I haven't seen the final commitment ceremony yet and I'm dying to see it. And I know you guys have all seen it because I want to see George and Peggy. I have to see George and Peggy because all I've done is spoke about George and Peggy. And I won't see it until tonight because it's not shown here yet. But I want to say I listened to an interview with George and I'll put some of it up. But I have to say I really like George. I know I liked him from day dot, but I said I would never ever date him. Now I think I'd throw myself at him. I'm joking, I wouldn't throw myself at anyone, but God, his personality is absolutely gorgeous. George is a person you have to know over time. He was saying in this interview, and I thought it was the most beautifulest thing. He was saying in this interview, he said,
I've always liked asking this question to partners in the past.
Yeah.
I always say, what did your ex do wrong to mean that you're here in front of me so that I don't make the same mistake?
Yeah.
I always ask partners that question. And I always say, what did they do wrong so that they're no longer in your life? Because then I try and make sure that if that's something that I do, I'll make sure that I don't ever do it.
Okay. And what did she say that he did?
Like, well, one of them was obviously cheat.
Okay.
But which is something I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
But there were other things, and it was a long time ago. But like, it was nothing. It was never anything. Well, I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to. Obviously, that's unfair on Pegs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, Jules has got a wicked personality, and he has got value. Do you know what I mean? That kind of highlighted it,
didn't I? I know that. I lost myself for about 2 weeks. I really did.
Why do you think that happened?
Just trying to be someone that I wasn't. I was always trying to please Peggy and always just trying to be like, yes, yes, yes. But actually, I needed to focus on me and remember that actually she liked me for me. And like, there were obviously some awkward situations where I was like, no, it's cool. And I'd sit there and I'd go, why did I say yeah? And I'd be like, whatever, I'll just get on with it. And then kind of like when I broke down on the couch, that was when I was at my lowest. And I was like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not being me anymore. And that's why after that couch session and then the couple's wife swap, I bounced back and I felt very much more full of beans.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly say this. He said, and I really, really value this. He said, no matter what, if he's out in public with you and you're dating Georges, he will stand by you, even if you killed someone. Even if you killed someone, he will say, nah, Peggy didn't do it. She didn't do it. I didn't see anything.
And one of the biggest things I said, here's how I work. Even if you are categorically wrong in a group environment, I will stand there and I will back you.
Okay.
Back you. And then when we get home, I will turn you around and I will look at you and I'll go, what the f are you doing?
Yeah.
That is not normal. Okay. And then we have a discussion about it like adults. Yeah. But in a environment, I back you. She could have murdered someone and I would have gone, no, it wasn't her.
Yeah.
No, she didn't do that. That's not her. And that's, for me, that is the best way to do it, because then you don't call out your partner in a group environment and you don't shame them.
Yeah. Do you feel like she backed you?
I know. Yes and no. Obviously, she said to me she backed me.
Another thing that George said as well, he said that Peggy was very conservative and very shy. I don't really find her shy, but anyhow. And he said that he'd get out the shower and just throw around his old fella, like just sit there with his legs open. No, he didn't say legs open, that's just me embellishing. But he just said he, sat around naked. And it shocked Peggy. Now, it would shock me as well, George.
I'm going to admit to this. So I'm very, like, body confident, lean, fat, whatever. I'm very body confident. So, like, we're like 2 days into the honeymoon. So I'd only known Peggy 3 days. And, like, I'd be walking out the shower, like, butt naked, walking around. Just been like, I knew what I was doing. I was trying to peacock.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I mean, Thailand, it's hot. I'm just like,
woo!
And I'm just looking at, I'm just like, what do you think? But like, way too confident. And Peggy's not like that.
Yeah.
She's a lot more shy and reserved with certain things like that. So obviously, I'm trying to peacock, and I don't really know her.
I can't believe you guys have seen the finale, the final commitment ceremony. I haven't seen it yet. Does he end up with Peggy? Does he? Because I can't wait. I see it tonight. I'm counting the hours because I've got no life.